Roberto. How's your day been? That's good, dear. Okay, let's see.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me. Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night.
Hey, Daniel. What up? Here, I'll let you read the log. Okay, so y'all remember when I said I wanted to play this game, right? Well, unfortunately, when I said that, I was gonna play it next, but that didn't end up happening because, yeah, I forgot to reinstall it. I knew I was probably missing a game or two, but yeah, it turns out this was one of them. So I was gonna play it once it finished downloading last night, but you know, well, y'all know what happened last night, so. But here we are. Okay, so there was the log for Daniel. All right, so now let's continue.
Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
You're welcome.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, there we go.
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
Hey, Alberto, I got 98 followers. So yeah, I'm almost at 100. Pretty cool.
No.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that may only back up his story.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Huh.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Wait. Sun poke? Wait, are you talking about Soul Rock? Hey, Alberto, she just made a Pokemon reference. Wait, so why are you talking about Soul Rock? Or Solgaleo?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place.
And also, speaking of Pokemon, okay, so Alberto, just in case you didn't know, the two data mined attackers that are coming to Pokemon Unite next are Espeon and Delphox.
It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it.
Another Eevee, interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, the only thing with that is that there's a few people that actually want all of the evolutions to be in the game. But see, I'm the type of person where I don't like having, you know, like multiple of like a certain, you know, type of character or whatever. Even if they might play different, you know, even if they might play a little bit different, yeah, I wouldn't like the whole idea of having every single Eevee evolution in the game. You know, there's a lot more variety that they can pull from if they want to have a diverse cast. I mean, they already kind of have that problem with, you know, like all the Gen 1 Pokemon they have. They already have that issue, but having all evolutions as well is like, yeah, I don't like that. It's like having 7 Marth in Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah. Or another example I'm thinking of, having multiple Gokus and fucking fighters. I just don't like that. Like, if you want to have a diverse cast, then I mean, there's plenty of regions and fucking different types that you can pull from. It's just like I said, for speedsters, I would want Excelgor, Scizor, Weavile, Crobat, and I think there was another one. There was another one I was thinking of. But yeah, like for one, they desperately need speedsters. Yeah, they desperately need speedsters in the game. And if you put in those 4 at least, that would be excellent. Like, the first thing they need to do is add more speedsters. Add at least like 5 more. And then if you want to add like another defender or support or something like that, then go from there. But chill on the attackers though. Like, we have way too many attackers. At least right now. There hasn't been a new speedster ever since the launch of the game. For the evolutions, my idea is that you can choose one to evolve into before the match. See, now that would be cool. Yeah, if you make it all one character. Now, if you wanted to include all of them, within the game, then yeah, make it all one character, and then like, hey, you can choose which one you want. Yeah, but that's if they wanted to go that route. That way it won't take up like multiple slots. And then, but I don't know. I mean, since they released an Espeon, I don't know. It just seems like they're probably going to release even more Eevees. And it's like, I mean, if you have more than one Eevee, then why not have all of them? Just having Sylveon. But now that they release an Espeon, it's like, well, shit. Might as well have all of them in there. But like I said, I just don't like that. Like, there's just so many different Pokemon. Like, Bisharp. Let's see. Bisharp would be great. Chandelure. Mine Shao. Yeah, Mine Shao would be cool. Let's see. Hariyama. Oh, Hariyama would be great. Yeah, Hariyama would be a great pick. Yeah, you can go with him. Let's see. If you want something interesting, you can go with like Goodra. Goodra could have an interesting playstyle.
Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
For Alligator? For Alligator could be cool. Yeah, that could be cool. Oh, see, the problem with adding in fucking starters, it would be kind of like a Pokken situation where, like, a lot of the cast in Pokken were starters. And I mean, sure, it's not the worst idea, but what does that say about the variety? Like, I'm always iffy when it comes to, like, whenever they add new characters, it's a starter from a region. It's like, now you can still do it, but just don't make it so, like, whenever you release a starter, you release the other 2 along with it. And then you're just going to fill the game with more starters. We got 2 Pikachus and Pokken? Yeah. Yeah, we do.
In Akihabara.
Oh, Akihabara? Oh. But yeah, that's all I'm saying though. It's just like, if you really want to have some variety, then pick a Pokemon that looks really cool and is not like super popular. You know, and make a unique moveset for them. You know, do your research, of course, on what type of Pokemon they are. Oh wait, I remember the other speedster I was thinking of, Zoroark. Yeah, put in Zoroark. Had that illusion mechanic. That'd be clean. Besides, if you want to have more assassins, or rather like speedsters, then yeah, have some more dart type Pokemon. Now of course, don't make it so like every time you bring out a new speedster, it's a dart type. But still, like, you know, fill out the roster with some more dart type Pokemon. You know, do that, and let's see, what's another Pokemon that would be good? Now, see, I would say Volcarona, but the only thing with Volcarona, they might more than likely make it either an all-rounder or an attacker. That's the only thing. Volcarona is an amazing Pokemon, though. And then let's see. Maybe another. Oh, actually, there was another Pokemon that's rumored to be coming to Unite, and that would be Buzzwole. The Ultra Beast, the one that looks like a really buff mosquito. Yeah, it's rumored that he will be coming to Unite as well. Which hopefully he's actually a speedster.
Can't be.
Damn.
Renju.
Croagunk being a joke character in Pokemon was cool, but imagine Toxicroak. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Toxicroak would be a cool choice in Unite. You know, start with Croagunk and then evolve into Toxicroak. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Now, actually, you know who would be a great speedster, even though it's a starter Pokemon? Inteleon. Inteleon will make. He had high attack power, well, high special attack power, and I'm pretty sure he was relatively frail as well. He couldn't take hits that well, so he would match the archetype in Unite perfectly. So if you make Inteleon a speedster, then hey. You can actually have a long range speedster for once instead of just only melee. You can use that snipe shot and everything. That'd be clean. And then you have a high crit ratio as well. Oh. And actually, he can be a perfect fit for scope lens, because that's actually the held item that I have on him in like the actual games. So yeah, put in Inteleon. That'd be sweet.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Man.
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay. You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
Vikavolt? Oh, hell yes! Bro, I love Vikavolt. Yeah. That's a Pokemon I wasn't thinking of. Yeah, Vikavolt would be perfect. See, and it satisfies multiple criteria. It's a bug type. We need more bug type Pokemon. It would be nice to have more electric type Pokemon, so fits that as well. He's extremely fucking quick. He's one of the quickest bug types. And he does high burst damage, and I think his defenses are relatively low in game. So, hey, go with that. Vikavolt would be perfect. And if they have him go through all of his evolutions, then Charger Bug will be the second one, and he can be like more tanky, which I know that he is. I know Charger Bug is a little more tanky than the first one. So maybe they can like balance the stats around like that, and then once he evolves to Vikavolt, he becomes extremely fucking fast. That'd be sweet. And as far as one of the moves they have to give him Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz is one of the moves you have to give him.
A serial killer.
The new Cyclops Killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops Killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Bug Buzz would be clean. Oh yeah. Yeah, and plus it would actually give us a new move to work with. And then if they wanted to give him like an electric type move to work with, then you know you can give him like Thunderbolt, which I know he can learn Thunderbolt. So give him that, and then give him a different way to use it, compared to Pikachu. And just hey, go from there. So those can be like his two moves that he learns by leveling up. Now as far as like the other moves, I don't know. I don't know what the other moves would be. But they can pull something from his move pool. It wouldn't be that hard.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
Pokemon that I would like is Marshadow. Ooh, Marshadow would be great. Yeah. Yeah, you can have like a Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch and Phantom Force or something like that. Yeah, he'll be a great compliment for Hoopa. Now, even though this Pokemon is really common, and even though this Pokemon is really common as far as like, you know, a Pokemon that people like, it does have a lot of support potential, and that would be Jirachi. Jirachi could definitely be an S-tier Pokemon if they make them right. You know, as long as you play around with the, you know, the move Wish, you could probably have some insane healing.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
The Krasma? Biggest problem with the Krasma is how do you balance him? I mean, if you make him too strong, then obviously everybody's gonna pick him. But then if you make him too weak, then you do a disservice to the actual, you know, strength of the Pokemon itself. So I don't know if they'll actually make him. Or a Tornadus.
But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
It was also way too big. Yeah.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Damn.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder. Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be? Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
I am glad that they put in Aegislash. Aegislash is one of my favorite Pokemon. So yeah, the fact that he's in, that's incredible in and of itself. I just love that. I love that they actually, made it so he has offensive and defensive power as well. Now he could use, some buffs to like his, to like his skills. But overall, I think he's pretty damn strong if he's used properly. Let's see. What's another Pokemon they could add in? Oh, bro, you know who they need to add in? Okay, I'll be so fucking happy if they add in Corviknight. If they add in Corviknight, ooh, that'll be OD. And my boy Corviknight in there, ooh. Add in Corviknight or Honchkrow. Corviknight or Honchkrow. Get both of them.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Corviknight and Honchkrow will be sick? Oh yeah, absolutely. Corviknight would be more of a defender, because he's a stall Pokemon.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid. Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. You're a brat.
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
Nice weather we're having. Yeah, I heard there was gonna be some acid rain.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital. No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me. Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
You hear that, Alberto? She's not okay. So you can't hit her with the Buster Wolf.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Damn.
Hey! What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
What a great interaction.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please, let us through. Is that a spear?
it more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
That sounds like some good pasta, though. I'll take 2 orders of it.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside. What?
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
Yeah, thanks for paying both for me. Now, you getting 1 order. That's it.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
It's the yokai watch. Hey Alberto, look, you're a lifesaver. Hammer beat.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Huh.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Wow, okay.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Nothing special.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What's his name again? Oh yeah, you talking about that the one from the beginning? I was just thinking about that too.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
It was absolutely hilarious that they started off with that. Pestering the guy about his fucking name. It's like, hey, this is definitely a game made by the same creators of Danganronpa.
No, we didn't find anything today. No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date. What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami. It's Kagami!
Oh shit, we can actually do it again, yes!
Kagami? I told you, it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
Damn. Alright, Kagami, you a homie.
What?
Wait. Bro, I just got a trophy called Your Name. Oh, hold up. Enjoy the fulfilling chat with Kagami. I love this game.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Now I wonder if Kagami was the same person from the start. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, cause I know the name started with a K. I just didn't remember what name it was. I'm pretty sure it was Kagami though. But yeah, that was absolutely hilarious. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else in here?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
You didn't want to be weak. Wait, hold up. You wanted to confront it? Hey, Alberto, she's a perfect candidate for getting a persona. Alright, make her the next main character of Persona 6. She'll be able to do it.
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Oh yeah, and do you like the title of the stream as well? I said, now how was she... Wait, hold up. Now how was she summoning a persona? Shooting herself, crushing a car, ripping a mask off her face, or something different? Something different. Yeah, you always need something different going into a new game. So let's see. How would she summon it? Yeah, Somnacanth. Let's see, now how would she summon her persona? That's a good question. What are they going to do for Persona 6 when it comes to summoning a Persona? Because the way they came up with it pretty good already. You know, shooting themselves, crushing a card, and ripping off a mask. The only thing I'm thinking of at the moment is like fusing with like an astral version of yourself. But only thing is, all the other ways of summoning it's been like, you know, something that's relatively small. But fusing with your astral self, I mean, that could be cool, but I don't know, it doesn't fit the same scale. Yeah, I had to think on that one. Let's see. What else? Flipping a coin? Wait, flipping a coin. Wait, so would the coin be like a soul coin or something like that? And that would represent the persona itself? So you have to make like every persona fit around the whole coin theme. Heads showing you in the real world and tails would be in the shadow world? That is really cool. I just don't know how the whole coin thing would fit. You know, because every way that you summon a persona, like, it fits into the whole theme of the game. So with 4, I know for a fact, you know, since you have, like, cards, and you have shuffle time and everything after every battle, you know, that theme fits. Then at 5, since they treat, you know, getting a persona as, like, ripping off your mask, then, yeah, and as you can see, all of them have masks and everything. So how would coins? I don't know. The game would have to have something to do with like maybe gambling or like a pirate theme in some way, like something like that. But I don't know how that would work.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
310 pounds? Okay, so yeah, there we go. So they were carrying the body and some other stuff.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
So wait, what else am I missing? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see. Persona 5 came 8 years after 4. Yeah? Yeah, it was a long time before it came out. So the same will be for 6. However, there has been talk of news for Persona. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but, you know. Apparently some rumors are going around. So something for Persona might be revealed soon. But who knows?
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Wait, benzos?
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Still crazy that Persona 5 has been out for 6 years already? Yeah, I know.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints. This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
4 came 2 years after 3, so anytime can happen.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to. Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey!
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
So that voice? Yeah, I know.
Renju.
Date, look! A cricket!
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Bruh.
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet.
Here you go.
The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office.
By another office.
Just when I got a job, too. Man, what are we gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, I could go out sometime.
Look at Date's face, bro.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
For sure.
But I was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Alright, Alberto, your suffering has ended. You want your receipt?
Hello, welcome.
Want your receipt?
You're Mizuki, right? Otis' friend?
Yep.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice. Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant? Ring, 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 ring. Well, the phone's ringing. Are you gonna pick it up?
No, it isn't. Hey, Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Oh, bro, best answer.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Wait, hold up. Beer cases? Oh wait, and there were beer kegs that were used at the scene of the crime. So I wonder. Huh.
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
Damn. This girl's a fucking savage.
I am neither of those things.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see. Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Golden Yokocho.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
It's LeBlanc.
At 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
What? Slippers and tomato soup? Oh, no. I do love tomato soup, though. Some good stuff. The talented Mr. Dickley. Wait, did it just say 999? Actually, that's a game that I heard about. So, Alberto, look up a game called 999. Nine hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, yeah.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion.
Baywatch?
What was so good about it?
Everything.
Everything. Now, you see, I'm a man of culture. Of course I know what that is.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? because of what happened to my mom and daddy. I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Damn.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home. Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama. How've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Well now.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy. I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
I promise.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Oh my goodness.
I'll pass, thanks. Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover. The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Freaking Yakuza.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Yeah?
Got nothing to say to you.
Hey, but look. Flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger. There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden? What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Huh.
I told you.
That's weird.
I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Momakuma? Exactly.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray. Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
He's not wrong. Every detail matters. Yep. Especially in a game that's made by the same people that made Danganronpa. So you can't discredit anything.
A sofa. There are cigarettes.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Well, would you look
Just
at
as
that?
I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of a revolver in this situation.
Damn it.
porno mag at your feet.
A porno mag
What?
at your...
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
What the fuck? Really? A Gatling gun?
Wait a minute!
Date, load revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Oh, damn. Okay.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Oh my goodness.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
Oh my goodness, Date.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face. I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye. I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy. Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko.
Okay, so that rules them out. That's good.
Including Moma.
Alright.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze...
Golden ball.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about. The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me!
Oh, Alberto, she's back.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ote came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sajima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Alright, to Lemniscate we go.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I think I already know what's going on. It's Monokuma.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Suki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iva, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would protect myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're insomnia. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have the somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't. I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Yeah, he's definitely involved in all of this shit.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... Oh, we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. You will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
Wow.
I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Okay.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
This case just keeps getting more and more complicated. So I don't know what to think.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Alright, let me end it right here. Okay, I saved it. Alright, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Let's see. Alright. Alberto, we can play games together. Let's see, what should we start with? Let me start with Yokai Watch 3. Yeah, then SMT5, and then we'll do Xenoblade. All right, let's do this.